Hello, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree. This video is for the energy of Gemini. I am using the Black Tarot by Victoria Iva, Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Torian, and at the end we're going to draw an oracle card from the Weird Oracle. And the Weird Oracle is by AKA Skyweb. I did a flip through of both the Black Tarot and the Weird Oracle, and I have the links in the description, so if you are interested, check those out. So I did say this is for the energy of Gemini, and I say that because we all have Gemini in our chart. And if for any reason your sun, moon, or rising reading is not resonating with you, try searching by title. Sometimes we need to use a little bit of intuition, and don't worry that is not a sign that is in your birth chart, or that you don't have a planet in that sign, because you really do have Gemini in your chart, because you have a house in Gemini. You had a house in Gemini when you were born, and you have a house in Gemini right now. All right, let me just do one more quick shuffle for you, Gemini. And we are going to see what is going on with you. All right, Gemini. So we've got the King of Cups in reverse. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. And the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so water and water, and then we've got fire. And all of I attribute my court cards. Sometimes they can indicate that that is a person. However, other times I attribute it to the combination of two elements. So all of the kings are air and all of the pages are earth. And they combine that element with the suit, the element of the suit that they're in. So this king is air of water, and this page is earth of water. So what I see here is that, okay, let me just go ahead and draw out the rest of your cards. So we're going to use Tarot of the Abyss to pull out 9 cards to dive deeper into this message. Because I don't really know if this is indicating some people. If maybe this is you, but there is a Five of Wands here, and Five of Wands is a conflict. And usually I sometimes say, or most of the times feel, that the Five of Wands is an inner conflict, and it doesn't necessarily have to be an outer conflict. Sometimes it is, but we will find out by drawing these other cards and seeing what the cards around it say. So, okay. Oh, let me do the split, Gemini. I was born under the Gemini constellation. It was directly above in the sky when I was being born. And my mother's a Gemini as well. All right, so now we have another court card in the Suit of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. So we have him upright. Then we've got the Eight of Swords here. Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles, another 5. So Ace of Wands is fire. 5 of Pentacles is earth. 8 of Swords is air. King of Pentacles, another king. He is air of earth. And then we have Major Arcana, the Lovers. And then another Major Arcana in reverse, the Moon. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. Oh, well, what's going on with you, Gemini? We've got some uncertain energy going on here. Oh, let me switch your view really quick. There we go. So we've got some uncertain energy, some uncertain feelings here. King of Cups. Let's see. Got the Knight of Cups. So I am kind of getting a feeling that this is the person, the King of Cups. This would be somebody who may not be very adept at expressing their feelings. Someone who maybe keeps their feelings bottled inside and maybe explodes or just doesn't talk about it at all, just completely avoids that situation. We do have the Eight of Swords here, which is that, I like to call it the, what do I call it? I can't even remember. Excuse me. The mental prison card, I think, is that what it is? Oh gosh, I can't even. But it is like a mental prison, because this is in the suit of air, thoughts, communication, and this person is loosely bound, and in this picture it has a blindfold, but it's only over one eye, and she has that other exposed eye, it's closed. So it's almost like she is putting herself in this situation, and it has to do with all of those thoughts that are swirling around, and her hair is swirling in the air, and it's just, you can see the energy of the thoughts just kind of swirling around. We do have the Knight of Cups, and I do feel that there's lots of feelings that are being explored and that are really wanting to be expressed, but we have this overarching energy, the King of Cups in reverse, which is sort of wanting to suppress these energies. So these energies want to come out, and I'm saying that because we have the Moon in reverse, and the Moon is all about shining that light in the dark places. It's about understanding the depths of ourselves and going deep within ourselves, and with it being in reverse, I don't see that that's actually happened, coupled with the King of Cups as well. I don't see that it's happening, that you're really that you are wanting to fully explore and understand these emotions that are swirling around you. And sometimes we might feel that we are fully understanding, and sometimes we feel that we are doing everything that we can that we could possibly do, and that very well may be the case, but what these cards are saying is that there is something that is not being explored, that is not being expressed, that is not being fully understood by the individual. I get the feeling that this could be your energy, but it could also be very well be someone else's energy. Now, we do have the Ace of Swords right next to the the Ace of Wands right next to the Eight of Swords. And the Ace of Wands is a card of initiation. It's that spark that kind of gets us going, right? And so I do feel that there is something within you, or there's a catalyst that is going to bring you into this understanding, and it's right next to this Five of Pentacles, which is earth energy. It's loss, and there might be some kind of physical loss, something that you are going to experience in your physical world, where you will have to be without. You feel like you are going without. It's a loss, and also here with our Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well, that is further indicating that there is going to be a tiny bit of a loss. And all underneath our Page of Cups, and I want to say that this Page of Cups is saying that there is a lack of real understanding. There's a lack of exploration. Pages are the apprentice. They want to understand. They want to investigate. They are kind of like that childlike curiosity energy. And then we have this Five of Wands here in reverse. The Lovers is what's really standing out here, and so there's a connection. There is a connection that is with another person, And perhaps that's what these two energies are here. There is the energy of the King of Cups, the energy of the Page of Cups, and these two are really trying their hardest to make it work, but yet there is something that is just holding the whole thing back there. And I just feel like it's the lack of a full understanding of what's going on and a full understanding of the entire picture. And anytime the Moon card comes up, I often think of shadow work, and especially when it's coupled with a card like the Eight of Swords, which is the mental, the mind kind of taking over. And when I think of shadow work, I think of a situation that we were once in, and in order to survive that particular situation, we had to create a different narrative for ourselves. We had to possibly hide a part of ourselves from others. We had to keep our mouth shut. We had to act in ways that were not in direct, they were not the ways that we normally would want to act, or that we wanted to act, or that we wanted to behave or express ourselves. And we had to do that in order to survive, in order to not get in trouble, in order to keep out of the way, and not to bring attention to ourselves. And so as we get older, those things that kept us safe back then no longer serve us, but they often hinder us, because they keep us from fully expressing ourselves and fully becoming ourselves, and reaching that time of reaching that self-actualization, and being able to be vulnerable with others. And that's definitely needed in a strong connection, is that vulnerability. So we do have the High Priestess here underneath, and that is further confirming that there are some things that are going on behind the scenes that are unseen. Behind the scenes that are unseen. That's super cool. I like that. I made that up. So I do feel like these two energies here, I feel like these two are people. So there might be someone who the King of Cups is more of a mature energy, whereas the Page is more of an immature energy, someone who's less traveled, someone who is not very well, I don't want to say educated, because I'll say experienced. The Page of Cups, all pages are less experienced. They haven't gone through life in order to gain the wisdom that, say, a king has. They haven't experienced everything, or as much as a king has, to be able to put knowledge and experience and understanding behind their actions and behind their thought processes. So life is a whole bunch of mistakes and learning from those mistakes, and the Page hasn't been alive long enough to have had all of those mistakes, where the king has. And so I definitely feel like these two energies are trying to work with one another, and trying to create a situation in where there's vulnerability, in which they can love one another and be fully themselves with one another. So like I said, there's confusing energy. We've got this King of Pentacles as well here, who is very much, he is heir of earth, and he's very much a planner. He knows what to do, and he knows how to get this done. And so with that being in reverse underneath this Five of Wands energy, I feel like both of you guys are just sort of unaware of this shadow work, of this deep diving that needs to be done. The High Priestess in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and we've got this Ace of Pentacles at the bottom in reverse. So I do see some work ahead of you, Gemini. I know this is not the happiest of readings, But the good news is that it makes you aware. You're aware that there is something that's flying below the radar, and it's going to take some soul searching to be able to figure out what it is, to discern, and perhaps get with this other energy. Get with this other energy and see how both of you can tackle this, and how both of you can come together and bring both of your resources, your mental resources, your feelings, thoughts, emotions, experiences, and bring that together and start working as a team to uncover what all this muddiness is. And with that is going to make the relationship stronger. Relationship, or the Lover's card, is all about that deep, heartfelt, strong connection. And when you experience things like this with people and you overcome them, it makes the connection so much stronger. And then you have someone who fully understands, and that is what we're all searching for. Someone that truly gets us, right? Okay, last shuffle, and we are going to draw your card, Gemini, from the Weird Oracle. This deck does not have a book, but it has keywords at the bottom. So we have voices, perturbance, and overthinking. So perturbance, that might be derived from the word perturbed, right? That's what I'm thinking. I don't think I've ever heard of the word perturbance before. Okay, so I'm feeling like you should listen to your inner voice. Our ancestors, guides, whomever it is, your divine, seek counsel from some place other than yourself. And I feel that just looking at this card, I see all of these faces behind this individual here. Let me show you this cool card. And it's like there's all this is a team behind you. This is a team behind you, right? All of those faces there can help you. In addition to the person, the energy you have here to help you figure out this conflict, I feel like you're going to have to search in otherworldly places to kind of get some guidance and direction, because there's a definite muddiness, and sometimes we, people of this realm, cannot always traverse on our own. All right, Gemini, I wish you lots of luck. I wish you lots of love in this, and remember, your ancestors, your guides are there for you. They're there. They just need you to reach out to them and let them know that you need help, and they are ready and willing to help. So make an offering, and you're going to be good. You're going to be good. And remember, knowledge is power. You don't know how to fix something unless you first know that something is not right. Okay? Take care, and I'll see you next video. Bye.